exposing the hidden truth in Mexico's hospitals. These are places where the line between life and death blurs, and where the living sometimes encounter the inexplicable. Hospitals, with their long, empty corridors and the constant presence of suffering and hope, are fertile grounds for ghost stories. But among these tales, one stands out: the story of La Planchada. Meet La Planchada, the ghost nurse who might just save you or doom you. Her legend is one of the most enduring in Mexican folklore, a spectral figure who appears in hospitals dressed impeccably in a nurse's uniform from a bygone era. But who was she, and why does she linger in the world of the living? In Mexican folklore, La Planchada means the Ironed Lady, a ghost nurse seen in hospitals dressed in a perfectly pressed uniform. Her story is haunting. She is often described as a beautiful woman with a serene expression, her uniform always spotless and perfectly ironed, a stark contrast to the chaos and disorder around her. But beneath this calm exterior lies a tale of love, betrayal, and tragedy. A devoted nurse who fell in love with a doctor. Her dedication to her profession was matched only by her love for this man. She believed they would spend their lives together, healing the sick and comforting the dying. But fate had other plans. He betrayed her and left her heartbroken. The doctor, it is said, was not as committed to her as she was to him. He left her for another woman, shattering her dreams and leaving her in a state of deep despair. This betrayal was too much for her to bear. Some say she became cruel to patients and died with guilt. Overcome with grief and anger, she began to neglect her duties, treating patients with a cold, unfeeling demeanor. Her once warm and caring nature turned bitter and harsh. The guilt of her actions weighed heavily on her, and she eventually succumbed to her sorrow. Others say she died of sadness, still wearing her uniform. According to another version of the story, she never became cruel. Instead, she continued to care for her patients with the same dedication, but her heart was broken beyond repair. She died of a broken heart, still wearing her nurse's uniform, a symbol of her unfulfilled love and devotion. Now, she haunts hospital halls at night. Her spirit, unable to find peace, roams the corridors of hospitals, still dressed in her immaculate uniform. She is seen by patients and staff alike, a silent, ghostly presence that brings both comfort and fear. Known for caring for the sick, or silently watching the dying. Some say she continues to fulfill her duties, tending to the sick and easing their pain. Others believe she is a harbinger of death, silently watching over those who are about to pass away. Patients report waking up to see her beside them, then vanishing. Is she a protector, a restless spirit, a warning of death? Her presence is often felt in the dead of night, when the hospital is quiet and the veil between the living and the dead is thinnest. Patients have reported waking up to see her standing by their bedside, only to watch her vanish into thin air. Her presence is calm but chilling, and always unexplained. There is something both comforting and unsettling about her. She exudes a calm, almost serene energy, but her sudden appearances and disappearances leave a chilling impression. No one knows why she remains, or what she seeks. Stories from nurses and patients across Mexico keep her legend alive. Her story is passed down from one generation of hospital staff to the next, a cautionary tale and a source of endless fascination. Patients who have encountered her share their experiences, adding to the legend of La Planchada, still told today in hospital break rooms, especially during night shifts. The legend of La Planchada is a favorite topic of conversation during the long, quiet hours of the night shift. Nurses and doctors share their own encounters and those of their colleagues, keeping the story alive and ever-evolving, a symbol of devotion and sorrow. La Planchada represents the duality of the nursing profession, the deep compassion and dedication to caring for others, and the personal sacrifices and heartaches that often come with it. Her story is a poignant reminder of the emotional toll that healthcare workers endure. So next time you're in a hospital and feel someone watching you, remember the story of La Planchada. Her presence might be a comforting reminder that you are not alone, or a chilling indication that the boundary between the living and the dead is thinner than we think. It might be La Planchada. Her legend continues to captivate and terrify, a ghostly figure who embodies both the best and the worst of human emotions, whether she is a protector or a harbinger of doom. Her story is one that will not be forgotten. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because the next scream might be yours.